Welcome to the Buccaneers Observer. This is Ralph Phillips. Today we're going to be covering the third and longs in the Pittsburgh Steelers Week 6 game against the Buccaneers. 5, let's count them, 5 third and longs were accomplished by the Steelers against the Buccaneers. Buccaneers just needed to stop them at one point in the game. Couldn't do it. Third and longs. Devastated us. We're going to cover that in this video, what exactly happened. Now, all of these third and longs happened after Pickett was removed from the game and Trubisky came in. They started at about the 6-minute mark in the third quarter and into the fourth quarter. I will give my final thoughts on all of this after the clips are played, but let's go ahead and get right into it. Here we go. 6:17 in the third quarter. The score is 13-12 with the Steelers in the lead. This is a 3rd and 15. Mitchell Trubisky is in as quarterback. This is the first of quite a few third and longs that Mitch Trubisky ends up completing. Here it is the fault of Devin White. If you watch the Buccaneers go back into a cover 3 with 4 underneath, everybody's playing zone. Devin White is supposed to drop straight back pretty much and cover this area. So these are the areas that are supposed to be covered. What happens is Devin White gets confused and he runs over here. You'll see these two end up being right beside each other. See Devin White? Way over here. That should not be happening. There should never be 2 guys. Look at this. We got 3 guys covering 1 guy here. That's leaving this whole area wide open, and 11 is able to get up in there and catch the pass. First down is right here. He just has to turn around, lean forward, boom, first down. Now you can see David's saying, hey, what in the world, man? These guys, everybody is going, and you'll see Devin White says, my bad, right there. 12:16 in the fourth quarter, another long third down that Mitch Trubisky ends up getting. This is 3rd and 13. Nobody on the Buccaneers is at fault. This is excellent coverage. The ball goes to 14 up here, and 24's got him in great coverage. It's just a great pass, great catch, good coverage. But a couple things I want you to see. Okay, he catches the ball. He tackles him. Now watch this. 14 gets up and throws the ball at 24. Tosses it to him, right? That's taunting. You're not allowed to do that. I don't know how many times the Buccaneers got in trouble for that over the past couple years, but you can't do that. I mean, he just tosses it right to him and then walks over him, straddles him, and stands there. There's no way that that's not taunting. No way. And you can see, I'm not sure exactly which coach this is. I think it's Bowles because he's got the red pocket, the red flag in him, and those wide berth and hips that he's got. It's weird that he's not up here. I would think that would be Bowles, but I'm not exactly sure. But he's upset. Whoever this is, he's upset. All these people are a little upset, but he's the most upset. Well, besides 24, he's extremely upset. But I mean, look at this coverage with 24. I mean, you can't get much better than that. I mean, here's the ball. Here's the ball. I mean, his hands are right there. Right there. And then he gets up, tosses the ball at 24, who's sitting on the ground, dejected, walks over and straddles him and looks down on him. These refs, I mean, I think the taunting rule is a stupid rule, but if you're going to have it, you're going to call it, you need to call it consistently. The Buccaneers have called on us quite a few times over some dumb stuff. This right here should have definitely been taunting. Here it is, that same play from the end zone angle. And again, we've got Vita Vea going way around out of here. Barrett falls down for some unknown reason. And Devin White does very low effort. It looks like he's blitzing, maybe. He's I don't know. That's a sorry blitz. But look at Vita. Look at Vita. Vita starts off here, ends up way over here, no closer to the quarterback than he is now. But it's just they got him running all these twists and stunts, and just not happy with it. And again, I'm not happy with pretty much anything Vita's doing. Anyhow, let's go back to the taunting. Here it is. Catches the ball. Boom. Throws him down. He gets up. Throws the ball at 24. Now you can see he's got plenty of room here. He does not have to walk over and straddle 24 and stick his crotch in his face and look down at him. Taunting. 10:59 in the fourth quarter. The score is still 13-12. The Steelers in the lead. This is 3rd and 6 on the Pittsburgh 44. This is a complete disaster. Now, let me get it in focus a little bit better. The Steelers do not substitute. They are running the same personnel they ran the play before. Now, if the offense substitutes, then the defense is allowed to substitute as well. And they're supposed to be given time to make the substitution. But here, because the Steelers did not substitute, the Buccaneers have to get their guys, if they're going to substitute, they have to get their guys out on the field before the ball is snapped. Well, they don't do that. You can see 92 and 90. They're like, crap, we got to get out of the game. So they run over here. Big boy Vita does not make it off the field. Ball is snapped. Vita's still on the field. So they get a penalty right there for too many men on the field. Well, you can see Lavonte David calls a timeout. All right? See, he's calling timeout. He's just standing there. Now he's going to call timeout again. he's going to call double timeout. But he does it after the ball is snapped. So right there, the ball is being snapped. Right there. And right there, he calls timeout. So he was too late calling the timeout. All right? So he calls the timeout, and then he just stands there. He's just standing there. And then he calls the timeout again, and right there, as the pass is being thrown, he finally moves. You know, he didn't move. He didn't move from the spot the whole time. Okay, so you get, is this 83, runs down the field completely wide open, catches the ball, and gets a huge gain. And finally, Lavonte David decides to move and go down there and catch the ball. Look, he's sitting there going, but I called timeout. Everybody's despondent. Everybody's dejected. He's going, what in the world? How did that guy get so open? Well, I'm going to show you in part, besides the fact that Lavonte David did not help cover the center of the field, you've got 99 or 22 Neal. And here, look, runs all the way over here to double team this guy that Dean has already got covered. This makes no sense. I mean, look, he runs all the way over. What is he doing? I don't understand this at all. A complete, total defensive breakdown by the Buccaneers. And, you know, this is zone coverage. I'm not exactly sure who's supposed to be here. But it's either Neal or Lavonte. Either way, they both screwed up. And irregardless of this, if this guy was being covered properly, look who's open over here. So the Buccaneers have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 guys in coverage on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 guys out there, and they have 2 guys wide open. Just a complete mess. Complete total breakdown. Can't win football games like that. 3:07 in the fourth quarter. The Buccaneers need to stop. They're down by 2 points with time running out. This is another long third down. This is 3rd and 15 from the Pittsburgh 20. They need to stop. What's going on? Can we do it? Here we go. Here we go. And nope, we can't do it. Huh. What's Winfield talking about? What's that all about? Who's he talking to? He's kind of upset about something. Let's see. Here's Winfield, and here's number 11, the guy who makes the catch. Let's see if there's any shenanigans going on here. He's got him. Oh, what was that? Oh, come on. For one, you're not allowed to do that. You're not allowed to push the guy out of the way. And you're especially not allowed to do it in the back. He puts his hand right on his back here and pushes him, almost pushes him down. Look at that. That's a good way to get separation. It's not legal. It's a good way to do it, though. No wonder Winfield's a little upset. Here it is from the end zone angle. Here's Winfield. He's covering. Look, puts his hand right on his back and shoves him. There you go. Now you're open. 1, 2, 3, presto. All right, everybody in the league, you need to start doing that. Two minutes, 15 seconds left in the fourth quarter. The Steelers have a 3rd and 11. A 3rd and long. There's no possible way they can make this. Right? Right? No way. There's no way. Buccaneers defense ain't this bad to give up this many 3rd and longs. Oh, what just happened? Let's run this from the beginning. Okay. From the way this played out, it looked like they're in somewhat man coverage. The Buccaneers are. Boom, boom. These goes here. Somehow, Lavonte David gets matched up one-on-one coverage with the Steelers' best receiver. I don't know whose bright idea this was, but it definitely helped the Steelers. So there he is. He's coming across. David's got him. Everybody's got their man. David sticks with his man, sticks with him. Then, got some separation there. And Trubisky throws it. He ain't playing around. And boom! Look, that is a great catch. Not much of a great throw, but it was a great catch. When he stops, turns around, and David's more worried about getting called for pass interference, not concerned that his guy just caught the ball for a first down. Okay, what a complete mess. Complete, utter mess by the Buccaneers. It was just devastating. 15 yards, 13 yards, 6 yards, 15 yards, and 11 yards. Those were all the third downs that they needed in yardage. 3rd and 15, 3rd and 13, 3rd and 6, 3rd and 15, and 3rd and 11. And they got every single one of them. It's amazing. I have never seen anything like that. We had 2 coverage screw-ups. You could say 3 if you count the one where Lavonte David was in coverage on Claypool, their best wide receiver. That should never happen. You had one uncalled penalty for illegal contact. Referees screwed up on that one. Referees also screwed up on the uncalled taunting penalty, but that did not affect the play. That was a legitimate catch and pass. Good coverage by Davis too. He was pretty distraught about that. But one of the big things that I noticed in this was the time to throw the quarterback had all day long. Not once on any of these third longs was he pressured. His time to throw on all of these was 3.12 seconds, 3.56 seconds, 3.67 seconds, 2.89 seconds, and one he had 5.4 seconds. And in not one single one of those incidents Did he have to throw the ball? He threw the ball because he had open receivers, or he had an opportunity that he thought he could get the ball to the receiver. Our front line did not get any pressure at all on these third and longs. There was no pressure at all. There was a failure on everybody on defense. The coaches failed. They should have called timeouts on that 1 3rd and long instead of trying to substitute guys. They should have recognized right away that they weren't going to be able to make it and call a timeout. They had mismatched. They had bad calls. The secondary screwed up. The secondary had wrong routes that they were, or wrong coverages that they were doing on the routes. There was quite a few screw-ups in that aspect. The linebackers did the same thing, just bad. Levante David, I don't know why he was so worried about not getting a pass interference call instead of trying to knock the ball out, or at least trying to knock the receiver out of bounds after he caught the ball. And, of course, there's Devin White, who just totally did the completely wrong coverage, leaving the middle of the field wide open. And then there was the defensive front that got absolutely zero pressure. This was a complete failure by the Buccaneers defense all the way around. Bad to see. They're going to get it corrected, though. No big deal. Like Molly and I said in the podcast, this was not a division game. This wasn't even a conference game. This game in the hierarchy of games that matter is way down at the list. I know it hurts. It hurt to watch the game. It hurt to just get beat that way because we are a better team. But we weren't Sunday. All right, we got the Carolina Panthers coming up. And till then, go Bucs.